Mirza. Place is on to 32, which is 19 deliveries. Oman have done really well. We just need to continue with the good work. They put on the boundary early in the over. Now we can just stream it around and pick up runs.
Much better from Grand Prima. Just a little bit more on the stumps on that occasion. Yeah, got the feel for the bowlers, especially in this format of the game. So little margin for error.
Absolutely. They need to bowl well.
On the stumps once again, a quick single. Snuffed through by this pair, Jatinder Singh, Ahmed Mirza. Just a little bit of a stretch from Jatinder Singh after that single. Remember, we mentioned about a bit of a hamstring strain that he carried into this match.
I just need to be careful. Can't allow himself to have another injury. He needs to be there for the World Cup.
And he will sweep attempted once again. This time, Jatinder Singh cannot find the gap. It's straight to the fielder and short third. Interesting field setting from Zimbabwe. They've got a fielder at a very wide field point on the offside. Nicely played by Jatinder Singh. He saw that fielder moving square and he goes straighter. This time over extra cover and he's found another boundary.
That's outstanding batting by Jatinder Singh. He knew exactly where he was going to bowl. Coming down the track and opening the face of the blade quite intentionally. That is outstanding batting from Jatinder.
Fielder moving square and he goes straighter. This time over extra cover and he's found another boundary.
That's outstanding batting by Jatinder Singh. He knew exactly where he was going to bowl.
This time on his leg, a swing shot played by Jatinder Singh and another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After the power play ended as well, they are 19 to 1 after 8. Another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After the power play ended as well, they are 19 to 1 after 8. Another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After the power play ended as well, they are 19 to 1 after 8. Another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After the power play ended as well, they are 19 to 1 after 8. Another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After the power play ended as well, they are 19 to 1 after 8. Another boundary to his name. So, it was a great start from Grand Prima, the experienced leg spinner. So Zimbabwe completed 3 overs in this over. 13 in the end. So, Oman continue to go great guns. After as they required. So 106 for 1 after 9.
Zimbabwe desperately looking to break the partnership have finally done that in the form of agreement. Oman Mirza, one of scoring 35, 2 wickets down, 107 on the board. Required of Oman Mirza is needed to make sure that he basic individuals trying to match up with the thing. Not getting it right and tries to ricochet off his back onto the stump. Zimbabwe desperately looking to break the partnership have finally done that in the form of agreement. Oman Mirza, one of scoring 35, 2 wickets down, 107 on the board. Required of Oman Mirza is needed to make sure that he basic individuals trying to match up with the thing. Not getting it right and tries to ricochet off his back onto the stump. Zimbabwe desperately looking to break the partnership have finally done that in the form of agreement. Oman Mirza, one of scoring 35, 2 wickets down, 107 on the board. Required of Oman Mirza is needed to make sure that he
Graham Creamer, after going for 13 in his first over, makes a big breakthrough for Zimbabwe, picking up Mohammad Mirza. What to say? Perhaps not the smartest shot being seen in this game. Oman sitting pretty, 107 for 1. Just decided to play that reverse sweep. 13 in his first over. Makes a big breakthrough, picking up that lead, as we said, 100 on Sunday. Just as they wanted to kind of stamping their authority, this is that smartest shot being seen in this game. Batter, I believe, 107 for 1. Left-hander. Just decided to play the leg spinner. Gets off the mark immediately. The shot to point.
Another very good batter was Himali. Number 4, so they've got a good batting lineup here. Controlling this game, but they've given the sniff to Zimbabwe now. Up to them to make the most of this. Another very good batter was Himali. Number 4, so they've got a good batting lineup here.
Fantastic. Just takes that one opportunity, doesn't it? And Zimbabwe will want to capitalize on that.
stroke for him. We've been getting a lot of calls in that region. Inching closer to his half century, 48 of his 23 deliveries.
They're giving some headaches to the Zimbabweans, isn't he? They don't really know where they should be placing the fielder. Because when they pull outside the off stump, he managed to go straight as well.
That would be a good stroke for him.
This time, maybe some room, moving to the leg side, picks up just a single. They're giving some headaches to the Zimbabweans, isn't he? They don't really know where they should be placing the fielder.
over his shots, but he just needs to make sure that he finishes it off here. And that will give him a lot of confidence heading into the T20 Women's World Cup. And they will be playing against Zimbabwe, so it's good match practice for him.
Make some room. I'm not able to get it past the fielder. Sorry, sir.
That's what I do, and Peter is in his ability. But, well,
Again moving to the leg side to make some room. We'll see him and pulling him slightly wide, but he keeps up a single. It's a good over so far.
what the ball has done well, and so I think he's mixed him up nicely. He's also slower than the other bowlers, which is why he's gotten some virtue off this wicket.
Zimbabwe hints his straight back past the bowler once again for the single, so a really, really good over from Ryan Burley. Pull things back a little bit for Zimbabwe. He's picked up a wicket and 3 runs off that over. His first one, Oman 122 for 3 after 12. So Wellington Mazakatsa to continue from the pavilion end. 8.25 now, the required run rate, just creeping up. Half an appeal from Zimbabwe, but umpire unmoved.
And hence another due to the crease. Came onto the front foot, and that one, the arm ball from, what's it called, Zip?
This time, finds the single down the long on, gets Javinder Singh back on strike. It's good length that Mazakatsa has bowled in this over so far.
Now, we should be careful though against the single likes that kind of length. Remember, he plays that switch it quite nicely. So try to be as straight as possible against him.
Conventional sweep on that occasion. Has he found the boundary? No, he hasn't. That's fantastic fielding in the deep by Brad Evans.
Not very good running between the wickets though. Thought there was a 2 there, but good effort in the deep. Saving 3 runs for the team. Putting in the big dive. Good to see. Jistinder Singh playing some orthodox shots as well.
He's just keeping the bowlers guessing, isn't he? So now they're doing the right thing once again, dropping it onto the leg side, picking up another single.
Boundary with the over hasn't come. So Jistinder Singh might just look to go big and long desperately.
Making some room, it's in the air. Just falling short of the fielder at long off. So a little bit of luck going Javinder Singh's way.
I probably wanted to play a lot more wider, but got a little too close to the ball. Fast delivery, missed 4 runs of the over.
Now this has been a good over for Mazakatsa. Conceding another single off the final delivery and that much needed boundary not coming off the over. So just 5 runs off it. Oman 127 for 3 after 13.
Work today is broken.
So Oman then
We're all working in too many disconnected hours.
3.71 after remaining 7 overs.
that first they will pick up a wicket. Much needed for Zimbabwe, needs to continue good work. And not allow boundaries to come in, that is what Zimbabwe needs to do. This is what Oman would want, and the boundary somewhere in the middle. Now the single for Zimbabwe, again, going down to Oman. Freedom to the first three deliveries. Now the defender single would be looking for the boundary, remember they haven't got the boundary in the last over as well.
So Oman requiring 9.5 runs and over in the remaining 6 overs, 131 for 4 is where they are at the moment. It's been a great comeback from Zimbabwe after going for plenty of runs in the first 10 overs. We've got news from the middle is Jatinder Singh has gone off, was receiving some treatment on his legs, perhaps not wanting to take a race. So Ramanandi, the new batter, left-hander, Graham Creamer to continue. Dot ball to start. Creamer didn't have the best of first overs, went for 13 runs, then picked up a wicket and has kept things tight since then.
Has scored really well. 18 runs given away, picked up a wicket. This is where they can stranglehold him.
Making some room, Ramanandi has found the gap on the outside, a big chase. And the fielder can't get there, so a 4 to Ramanandi to get off the mark.
Oh, there was a lot of real estate there. Made room and freed his arms. Just had one fielder to beat, and as soon as he beat him, there was always going to be a boundary. Much needed boundary here for Oman. 53 required of 34 deliveries.
Sweep shot on that occasion. This time, finds the fielder in the deep, so a single to Ramanandi.
What new to the crease here? Johnson out there and detain Ramanandi. Need to continue the good work that was put in by the captain.
Sanavle picks up another single, so he's gone at nearly a run and ball. Wanted to kick on now with the run rate climbing slowly.
Yeah, just need to settle down quickly here. They can't afford to take too much time.
Big shot from Ramanandi. And that's gone all the way.
Well, what a hit that came out of nowhere. He's known for some big hitting. Ramanandi on that occasion. He's done that quite nicely and quite easy at the end, making room for himself, and it was a touch too full from Creamer. Playing it straight as an arrow and getting 6 important runs for himself.
Just before that delivery, I was about to say the required rate for the first time in this game has gone above the current run rate. Well, with that shot, it's brought down to less than 9 runs and over once again. So, Ramanandi, he's immediately injected some pace into this innings with a 4 and a 6.
Yeah, much needed. They've gotten 12 runs, one more delivery to go. But they need to make sure they don't lose too many wickets.
That's good cricket from him. Just guiding it onto the leg side to pick up a single. So 13 runs coming off that Graham Creamer over. He's got one for 31. Oman after 15 overs, 144 for 4. With a discussion amongst the Zimbabwe players before that over, looked like Captain and Garava would be taking the ball, but they've gone to Ryan Burr. Burr, of course, has been probably the best bowler on this way today for Zimbabwe. Picked up a big breakthrough in his first over, gone for just 7 runs on his 2 overs so far.
ball.
Better on that occasion, but same result is hit it straight to the fielder at short extra.
Bowling really well and not giving any time to Ramanandi.
Straight down the leg side, a full toss. Ramanandi gets on bat on ball and a 4 to kick things off in terms of runs in this over.
That was a loose and proper loose delivery down the leg side, low full toss, and I just had to make sure that he gets back on that. Running away towards the boundary.
It just as we've been talking him up, Brian Burr bowled a couple of loose deliveries in this over. This time, has he found the fielder? No, he hasn't. That falls just in front of the ropes. 4 more to Ramanandi.
Yeah, back-to-back boundaries here for Ramanandi, much needed for Oman. They were slightly looking behind in this run chase, but those 2 shots will get them back on track. Another good shot from Ramanandi, getting down on one knee and playing it away from the fielder. 150 comes up for Oman with that boundary, 52 for 4, chasing 188. Ramanandi races on to 20 of 9 deliveries.
Once again, down the leg side and guided down to the boundary for 4. So, after we've talked him up, Brian Burr, 7 runs in his first 2 overs for the single wicket. Conceded 4 boundaries here.
Yeah, 3 back-to-back boundaries. Not very good bowling this from Burr, the left-hander. At least when he's on strike, Burr hasn't looked all that comfortable. 156 now on the board. 1 more delivery to one in this over. They've already gotten 12 runs. This is turning out to be a big over. He will want to finish for with another boundary. Ramanandi.
Sensible batting. Once again, Ramanandi. He knows he's the one who's finding the boundary. Quick to get off the mark. So, he's been brilliant. It's a great cameo coming from him. 25 of 11. His position is now down to 31 of 24 deliveries. Oman 157 to 4 after 16. Decent Ramanandi, 10 for 43 in his 3 overs with the ball. He's almost making up for it with the bat. 25 of 11 so far. He's coming, injected some pace into this innings, just as it looked like Zimbabwe were getting on top of Oman. He parted now once again down under that 8 runs per over mark.
Important partnership. One that needs to stay to the end.
Richard Engarala back into the attack and a dot ball to start.
Good delivery outside off stump. But can't allow too much width to the batters. Ramanandi should be not very pleased. He's missed out on an opportunity. That was there to be hit. It was there to get away. That love, I think, that's the problem. He's having to change.
The umpire is not too pleased with the break in play. He just had a drinks break at 14 overs. Ramanandi insisting that he needs to get himself changed. Fair enough. Bouncer on that occasion from Richard Engarala, and that's gone way over his head. Call a wide.
Good sharp delivery from Gala. Trying to surprise Ramanandi, who's played so well against him. So that's a test for him. Hasn't been called a wide, but just to make sure that he doesn't come onto the front foot, forcing the back-to-back. 188 more runs. Exactly 30 more from here onwards.
That's better delivery from Angara. Ramanandi just trying to go over the top but not able to connect.
The extra bit of bounce. That's where I think he got deceived. But his head was all over the place as well when he was trying to hit that shot, trying to go across the line, trying to hit it too hard. Ramanandi just needs to make sure that he tries to time the ball and not try to hit it too hard because he's been playing well. He's been getting runs.
30 off 22 required now. Not a short delivery, he's nailed that. And he's gone all the way. So Ramanandi, another 6 to his name.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I made a good sound off the plate as well. Was actually shot and Ramanandi was in position. Got a good hold of that, bludgeoned it out of there. 6 important runs.
He knew exactly what was coming, didn't he? Angara just not finding the correct length on this track. And the required rate is now below that 7 runs an over mark.
And they've already got 7 in the over, a wide and a 6. We've got 3 more deliveries to go. So this is where they can just now rotate strike and try to get runs, bonus runs.
Right outside the off stump. Possibly would have been called a wide if he had let it go, but Ramanandi wants to get back on ball, picks up a single.
There was a slower bumper there from Grau. Trying to bring in some variations. But both these batters have done really well. Very smart batting by Zimbabwe and Ramanandi. Ramanandi in particular, 32 of just 15 deliveries for him.
Feels like Zimbabwe hasn't really got any strike in this partnership. It's been all Ramanandi the last couple of overs. Better delivery from Angara. They're trying to get back for 2. And that's really good running. Ramanandi pushing the batter, pushing Zimbabwe. Picks up 2.
Outstanding. That is what is required. That is the kind of running between the wickets that you need when you're chasing. Every run is important and that's what both these batters have done. Well, was Japan Ramanandi in particular who was, like you mentioned, pushing his partner to go for that second run. Outstanding cricket this. They've already gotten 9 runs of the over. Required run rate 10, beg your pardon, with those 2 runs. Required run rate coming down, 921 required of 19 deliveries, almost on the ball.
Last delivery of this over coming up. Bowling full. Just get some hand to it. So a single to end the over. It's been another good over for the Omanis. 11 off it. Equation now down to 20 off 18. They're 168 for 4 after 17. It looks like it's going to take something special from Zimbabwe if they are to restrict Oman. Yet 20 required of 18 deliveries. Brad Evans probably bowl the last 2 overs from this media center end.
Just been away 21 in his 2 as the wicketless so far. Change of the field. Third has been dropped back on the boundary rope. And he's bringing the middle wicket fielder in. Middle is in the circle as well.
Outside the off stump, a dot ball to start for Evans.
That was nicely bowled. So now they're getting on top of the bounce, but playing it straight to the fielder point. afford to take their time now. They've got 17 more deliveries. They need 20 runs. One boundary and the equation will be less than the ball. So you just need to make sure that they stay there. Don't give a sniff to Zimbabwe. Not lose a wicket in the process. And they'll be over the line on one.
Big shot from Zimbabwe, just as we were talking about them taking it slow, trying to rotate the strike. He's got a boundary.
Oh, that was swatted down the ground. Not a good length there from Oman's. Slightly short and with mid-off in the circle. So now they're doing the right thing. Playing it straight back. And beating that fielder at mid-off quite easily at the end. 4 more runs. So this is getting more difficult here for Zimbabwe now.
Much straighter on that occasion. Has it gone to the fielder in the deep? Yes, it has. So Brad Evans makes the strike for Zimbabwe. Picks up the wicket of Sonavle.
Another batter who's lost his wicket at the wrong time. That wasn't needed. He just hit the boundary. All they needed to do was rotate strike. These are important things that they need to learn before the big event. Oman can't rely on their batters down the order there. If you are set as a batter, you need to make sure that you finish the game. So now they're going after scoring 15 of 13 deliveries and then 72 for 4.
So 16 required of 15 then. For Oman, a pretty straightforward equation if they don't keep losing wickets. And Hari Shukla is the new batter out there. Shot outside the off stump. That's just a gimme for the batter. Shukla gets off the mark with a 4.
Well, not a very good delivery to start proceedings against Shukla. Wide outside off stump, allowing him to free his arms. Got a good connection as well. Placed it nicely over the point field and gets a boundary.
So this has not been good from Brad Evans. He picked up the wicket, but couple of loose deliveries in this over. That time much straighter, almost clearing him up. No single.
I didn't see too much variation from the Zimbabwe bowlers. Remember in the first innings when they were going pretty strong, there was the spinners of Oman who made sure that they came in with variation. Sufyan Mahmood himself, the medium pacer, bowled a lot of slow deliveries, got some purchases on the wicket. We didn't see too much variation from Zimbabwe, and that is where I think they lacked that bite that was missing in this bowling attack.
Another dot ball from Brad Evans to end the over, but he shows his frustration, considered 2 boundaries. So Oman now requiring just 12 runs off the last 2 overs. They're 176 for 5 after 18. guessing Muzarabani, in fact, who's back into the attack.
It starts out with a good delivery outside our stump. No feet movement there for Ramanandi. Gets away with that one. It was wide outside our stump. And 76 on the board. Need to pick up with this. That's the only way I think Zimbabwe can go on to win this game.
Good shot from Ramanandi, but just a single. He's picked out the fielder on the onside.
That was nicely placed. Singles will do quite nicely here for Oman. They don't need too many. Shukla, new man, 4 of 3 deliveries for him. Hit a good boundary to start his innings. Just, I think it's about rotational strike and giving strike back to Ramanandi. Zimbabwe are not looking very excited. Their energy levels have dropped down quite considerably.
It's a good shot from Vinayak Shukla. It's gone all the way. Good attempt from Graham Creamer in the deep, trying to parry it back into the field, but can't get his hands on it. It's gone all the way for 6.
That was nicely timed by Shukla. Was a straight delivery and just placed that over the final fielder. Not very big boundaries here. So 6 important runs. 5 more required for Oman to seal the deal.
Not the worst delivery, was it? Shukla just walking across the crease and wheeling it over the boundary for 6. So 5 of 9 deliveries now required for Oman. Right outside the off stump, and he nicks that one. Muzarabani gets his revenge, but is it a little bit too late?
Yeah, that was a good delivery. That extra bit of bounce we're talking about, which Muzarabani gets from this wicket, and because of his height, was it a shot? Didn't allow him too much weight on that occasion. Trying to cut a ball that was a little too close to him, and a good catch taken by Taylor behind the stumps. Hasn't needed too much action today, Taylor. It was good with the bat in hand. Another one falls there for Oman. 6,182 on the board.
Yeah, as you said, that extra bit of bounce is what got to Shukla on that occasion. Muzarabani, another tall right armer in this Zimbabwean lineup. Been a good performance by Oman overall, as they batted really well. It was good to see multiple batters able to find some form in this game. Whereas last game, they depended a little bit on Khalid. Nadim Khan, the new batter at the crease, so 5 runs required now. A bouncer to kick things off. Welcome to the crease, Muzarabani says.
That was a sharp delivery. He wasn't running it too quickly. Muzarabani, but still gets that sharp bouncer. Nadim Khan was completely surprised by that delivery. Okay, they would want to take it into the last over. 5 runs required. Oman, on the other hand, they would want to make sure that Nadim Khan tries to go big on this delivery because they would want Ramanandi to pace the last over. So he's got the license probably to go and try big.
A slow delivery from Muzarabani to end his spell. Been a successful one this over, but not good enough to push Zimbabwe towards the win. He finishes with 2 for 41 off his 4 overs, 7 runs off this over. Oman inching closer and closer, 5 runs required off the last over. So Brad Evans will bowl the 20th over for Zimbabwe. More importantly for Oman, they've got Ramanandi on strike. He's got 33 of 17. 5 runs required in his last over for a win for Oman.
That'll give them a lot of confidence in the opener, where these two teams face each other in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026, starting very soon. Evans bowling to Ramanandi.
Goes for the big shot, Ramanandi. Running hard. But that's good work by the fielder. Keeps it down to one. So now Nandi trying to go for that glory shot, trying to get the six to finish things off, but not able to do so. So Nandi can't. Now's his chance.
Whenever Ramanandi is trying to hit the ball too hard, he's lost shape. And that was a prime example of that. Just needs to rely on his timing. He's a good timer of the ball. Placement is important as well. There's a lot of vacant areas in the ground he could have targeted, but trying to go too hard at his delivery. 4 more required, Nadim Khan on strike. Just needs to pick up a single. And a wicket is what will make things interesting here. As Nadim Khan try and go for the big shot or just place it for a single.
Goes for the big shot, and has he found the boundary? Yes, he has. Another poor delivery from Brad Evans, just short outside the off stump. Nadim Khan finds the boundary, square on the leg side.
A short delivery was anticipating that short delivery. Nicely placed away from the fielder, and that boundary is still the deal. Oman win by 4 wickets against Zimbabwe, chasing down the 188 runs in 19.2 overs for loss of 6 wickets.
Yeah, it's been a good batting performance from Oman a couple of days ago. They chased down 145, had a bit of struggle this time. Runs from everyone. Amir Khalil, 23 of 11, he gave them the start that they needed. Japinder Singh looked really good in his 55 of 33. Hamad Mirza as well, 35 of 25. And Jiten Ramanandi, you've got to say at the end, coming in and giving that little bit of impetus to the innings, 34 of 18 to finish things off. And Nadim Khan, he gets the winning runs, 4 of 3. Just 8 extras from Zimbabwe. 188 for 6 is what Oman finished with. They win by 4 wickets.
Well, for Zimbabwe, they gave away 8 extras, bowling. Not having that bite that they were looking for. A couple of wickets for Mozarabani, a wicket apiece for Evans, Creamer and Ryan Bell. I thought he bowled well, but in his last over, he took a few runs too many. They didn't pick up regular wickets, and which is why Oman managed to chase down these runs in 19.2 overs.